St Edward's School against Nereus, the Dutch boat. To the right of your picture, trying to get as much power and speed into the boat as early as possible. High rate away from the start pontoon, past Temple Island. Just creeping a little bit closer together than they might. There's two boats, and it's the Dutch who have got quite a lead early there. A length up as they leave Temple Island.
Aggressive, powerful starts, what you want to see in that 8-boat class. Nereus very familiar with this type of boat, very familiar with the course. And this particular crew already laid down some fast times this year in some of the regattas through the season. I've been told of 5:32 at the Bosbaan over in Amsterdam. I think they've broken 5:40 3 times this year, which is incredibly quick.
Yeah, that is fast. Slightly longer track for them to deal with here, but some good times they've put down. They've got good pedigree as well in this event, the Temple. I remember them winning back in 2021, and I want to repeat that. Student Open 8, St Edward's School from just up the way in Oxford.
And I'm told this St Edward's School, so this is the second 8 from St Edward's. 7 of them in the lower 6, which means potentially 7 of them could be returning next year to Henley Royal Regatta.
Yeah, a few A-levels and a trip to Henley Royal Regatta next summer for them. I know which bit I prefer. So the Dutch there. St Edward's Oxford, they're staying in contention, aren't they, which is important. They're just asking enough of the Dutch here.
And look, before the race, they would have said, look, Nereus are a very fast crew. Let's give it everything. Let's front load our race plan. Let's bring our pushers early. Let's just see how long we can stay with them. We've got nothing to lose. And not only have they got nothing to lose, but they can be very proud of this performance. Trying to keep in contact with a very fast men's university crew, doing themselves and their club proud.
You can see the Dutch boat here in the bow seat, Jaap Vorm, 23-year-old, 4 previous Henley Royal Regattas. You can see his back there in the bow seat. This is the lead boat. Nice and fluid and relaxed.
They've already wound down to 28 strokes a minute, just cruising now.
Very smooth, lethargic, and I mean that in a positive way.
I love the word languid.
Languid is probably better than lethargic. Lethargic makes it sound like they're not trying, but yeah, languid, they certainly are. And here's a boat that's trying hard. St Edward's School, who have battled along gamely, and they are not out of it yet.
Matthew Mullins in that bow seat looks like he's giving it absolutely everything.
You can see Matthew Mullins, 17 years old, in the bow seat for St Edward's School. Nip and tuck at the moment. Close enough as they come in front of the enclosures. Here come the Dutch, Nereus. And the support, I presume, is mainly from just down the road in Oxford, but it'll be the Dutch who'll be celebrating last few strokes until they're over the line and into Saturday of the Temple Challenge Cup. It was a good race though. St Edward's School committed fully to that, didn't they? They played their part in it.
They committed, credit to them. I'm told it's the furthest a school second 8 has ever got in the Temple.
Is that right? Yeah.
And what a performance.
Only a length down. So that's the Temple Challenge Cup. And Nereus of the Netherlands through against St Edward's School from Oxford.